You gotta go on the side of the wall at this point. I think we can make it. At the Dangdaemun Gate, this is where they took a lot of the B-roll from the episode. And I thought this would be a perfect place to get a little morning exercise before starting the food tour. Good morning, it's Mark Wiens. I'm in Seoul, South Korea. You've likely already seen the street food episode on Netflix, and specifically the Seoul episode. Today we are going on a Korean street food tour and we're gonna eat everything on the Netflix street food episode. My friend Dan Gray, who helped produce this show, he was a host on the show and he narrated some of it. He's a friend of mine. We're gonna be meeting up with Dan. He's gonna show us around and we are gonna show you all the food in the Korean street food Netflix episode, including the baffle. Just walking along the road towards the market and I just noticed this is the stall that was featured in the show. When they were talking about, it was B-roll I think, but when they were talking about the change of Korean food and the modernization of Korean food and snacks. That's the spot. Okay, we're almost to the market actually. And if you come by subway, you can get off right at Jongno 5 station, exit number 7, and that's the main entrance on the east side of the market. Even though it's often spelled with a G, it's more pronounced from what I understand like a K, Gwangjang Market. And then I also saw that they even do spell it with a K sometimes now. I've been to Gwangjang Market quite a few times on various trips to Seoul, to Korea, and it's just an amazing market. The steam is going up, the little piles of kimbap, the rice rolls, the sundae, like the giant tubes of blood sausage. It's an amazing market, such a good variety of different street food, but specifically today we're gonna eat everything from the episode, all of the different street foods, and what a beautiful market, what a beautiful market. We got here a little bit early, but we should be meeting up with Dan and some other friends, Jeffrey, very soon. It's like, I think it's right at 10 a.m. Not even all the stalls are open yet, so we're here early, we're in good time. Oh yeah. I see Jeffrey up ahead, a good friend of mine, eating friend of mine. Jeffrey. What's up, brother? How are you? What's up, man? Yes, good to see you. Just saying hi to my friend Jeffrey and Rickmond. Hello. I didn't even realize we met at the stall. There she is. What I think is the coolest part is that she's in the same outfit. The pink shirt, the hat, the purple wrist armbands. Never need to choose what you're gonna wear. Kind of like this t-shirt.
Oh.
Beautiful.
자, 언니야, 김치 3개. 안녕하세요. Noodles.
You wait for here.
아, 예.
Her name is Yoon Sun Cho, and there's kind of two parts. She was the main story in the entire episode, but there's kind of two parts to her story. The first part, how she began, how she started, how she learned her cooking. And all her cooking, she said she learned the recipes, the dishes from her mom, who taught her how to cook Korean food. But the main dish that she makes that she's known for is her hand-cut, knife-cut noodles. She went on to say that after the war, they would receive, her family, her parents would receive rations of flour. And with that flour, her mom started making knife-cut noodles. And so she remembers knife-cut noodles from her childhood. It was a big part of her growing up years, and that has translated now into serving knife-cut noodles and mandu as well at her stall at the market.
No, I'm okay, I can't say thank you.
We've got seats right in front of where she chops the noodles. Oh, she's getting ready to chop them right now.
여기 반찬, 이쪽도 반찬. 뒤에도 반찬 나가야 될 것 같아요.
Just just amazing to be sitting right in front of her as she prepares the noodles. She could do it with her eyes closed, but she actually does. Like, she's like looking around at the market as she's chopping, as she's rolling out those noodles. She can do it like without even looking. And I remember one of the things that she said is that she loves the way the dough feels on her hand. It feels like a baby's bottom. What's up, Dan?
Hey, how you guys doing? Welcome to Korea. So yeah, we're at Cho Yun Sun's kalguksu stall. Again.
만두, 고기 하나, 김치 하나.
Not only does she serve the knife cut noodles, but she even has hand ripped noodles, the mandu, also the buckwheat noodles in 2 ways. I think we'll try it all.
Miss Cho doesn't know like how busy she is. She just calculates how many dumplings, packets of dumpling skin she sells, and that's how she can tell how much her sales
There's a certain amount per bowl.
Yeah.
All kimchi is here.
And there's some chili pieces there as well. She's doing a mix of different dumplings. We've got kimchi here that she.
Look at the bucket of sauce.
Yeah. Oh,
No sauce here.
Yeah, I got it on top.
sorry about that.
The metal barrel.
This is the dipping sauce for the mandu.
For the dumplings, yeah, or for anything.
Starting off with the dumplings, she has 2 different versions. One is a kimchi dumpling, one is a meat dumpling, but I believe there's meat in the kimchi one too, right?
너무 반갑고.
One is the kimchi dumpling. Oh wow, that's delicious. You taste a hint of the sour kimchi in there, but then it kind of like crumbles, almost like cottage cheese, sort of like just kind of, but like a dry cottage, just kind of like crumbles, and then wrapped up in that just perfect, slightly doughy noodle wrapper. Yeah.
This bowl is as big as my head. That is the way to serve sauce, right there.
Okay, gonna try the meat dumpling next, and instead of doing a 1-biter, I'm gonna just bite half so that we can see the cross section. Well, dripping sauce on my lap. Okay. Oh wow, meat is good too.
Oh no, man down, man down.
Oh, man down. Oh, have a dumpling. That's a tragedy. I didn't even get to show you the cross section. Okay, but it has a little bit of a peppery flavor.
Replacement.
Oh.
Coming on the side. Oh, look at that. Texture is beautiful. I can eat that all day long.
These are like seaweed noodles. They're transparent and kind of thick with spicy sauce with seaweed on top. You gotta really work with it. It's even hard with chopstick. Spoon is a better option, but even then, you gotta take it to your mouth fast. Those are so soft, like gelatin, like noodle strands of jello with a very neutral taste, but then the soup has kind of the sweet, sour, slightly chili flavor with sesame seeds, and then you taste the seaweed. That's really good. That's a dish I've never had before. And the soup is cold as well.
그래?
This is the main dish that was featured. Is it called kalguksu? Kalguksu, which are the knife cut noodles. There's nothing better than watching them being made, her preparing them fresh right before your eyes, right before your nose, and then just serving you the bowl of noodles. The like gummy texture of the noodles. And then like, what's amazing is that the soup is light, flavorful at the same time. You taste the seaweed, you taste the quality, the freshness of those noodles. You can tell how they've been rolled out, how she's kneaded them, how she has just sliced them. I would call it a very soothing, very comforting bowl of noodles. I believe that the perfect accompaniment would be to chase it with a good bite of kimchi. Oh wow, her kimchi is amazing. It's like It's a young kimchi. It's not too aged, not because it doesn't have much of a sourness, but perfectly crunchy, perfect chili. That kimchi is amazing. Genius, man.
I just had to put the noodle into the
No,
bucket of soup.
that's what you're supposed to do.
Oh, that's what you're supposed to do.
Yeah, you can add this stuff to that. I mean, this sauce is really good.
Go for it.
Yeah.
But I think the dipping method that Jeffrey and Rickman were doing might be the best solution.
감사합니다.
This is the naengmyeon.
The buckwheat
with a
noodles
little
and
of the
naengmyeon,
mustard.
right?
It's really
Naengmyeon.
good.
Cool. I'm gonna try that next.
Chewiness of this is so great.
Need both hands for this one as well. And then with that chili paste, there's a little bit of mustard on the side too.
He's also probably has some pear or something in there.
Ah, okay.
And
Could be like
then,
pear and daikon.
Yeah, cucumber, and then the
That elastic texture is just awesome. The chili paste, a little bit of mustard really bumps up the flavor too.
Those are hot, dude.
It never stopped anyone.
No,
I'll put it on
that's a
next.
Wimpy. That's like a Wimpy.
All right.
Yes. Oh. Thank you, Jeffrey.
Yeah. Good morning, Seoul.
It's a little bit spicy. Actually, not so spicy, but really good flavor. Good crunch to those chilies.
Yeah. Mark said they love that chewy sort of bouncy.
I'm like the chili master. Can make sure that there are no wimpy bites in this video. There we go.
There we go.
Now we're talking.
There we go.
Now we
I didn't want to slurp for fear of spraying everybody, but that led to some sauce on my chin. Oh, that's a good combination. And her kimchi is just outstanding. That's delicious, delicious kimchi. Great combination. All the dishes are really good, home cooked. Oh yeah, the second part of the story.
can leave a tip.
Okay.
감사합니다.
감사합니다. Very good, very good.
감사합니다.
Thank you.
수고하셔요. 네.
What stood out to me is the quality, the freshness, and the love. You can taste that it's homemade. It's like going home to eat an amazing bowl of noodles. And I got so wrapped up in the food because it was just too exciting and too much good food while we were eating that I forgot to tell you the second part of her story. 11 years ago, before she opened the shop, her family was in debt and they didn't know how they were gonna find a way out, find a way to pay the debt, to continue with life. And so Yoon Cho decided she had to find a way. She had some relatives that had a stall at the market and she decided to open... What's up, man? She decided to open a stall. When she took over a stall, they were selling sundae, but that didn't go so well. And then so eventually she decided to sell what she loved the best, which were the knife-cut noodles. Through her stall, through making what she loved to do, her knife-cut noodles, she was able to turn her entire family debt situation around into what she does today. Very special to have a chance to go there. She is awesome. She is cool. She was smiling. She's so friendly. That was amazing. And oh, as I was just chatting without looking, we have pretty much arrived to the next spot, which is for the banchan, the all little side dishes, and especially the soy sauce crab.
An hour ago, that thing was full.
So this Hongnim, it's a famous banchan store. So this is like the second generation of, third generation actually, of people running the banchan place. They're famous for their soy marinated crab. You want to get them where they have the orange eggs in it. So really good. 이거요?
네네네.
이거 요제 거예요?
아, 여자요.
Oh yeah. Yeah, you want to...
Okay. Gotta give you a glove. 감사합니다. Gloves? All right, I'm ready. All about the raw roe, which is
all about
just like
that roe.
melted cheese just sprouting out of it. It's beautiful. The color of that raw roe, the orangeness of it.
Oh, you gotta have him take that piece. Jeff, you gotta eat that.
Cheers, man. Just okay. That roe is just like falling out. Oh wow. Yeah, that is. That is the flavor, man.
Insane.
That is insane. Oh, that's so good. It literally is like melted ice cream, the roe. But then you've got the raw flesh as well that kind of has a like slimy texture to it. The marination, I know it's like marinated for at least 24 hours, maybe longer, in that soy sauce, slightly sweet mixture. Oh wow. It's so ridiculously good. Who wants a bite? Get a bite. Get a bite.
It's a pairing. It's the pairing.
Oh, that's just ridiculous. Melted, rich roe just coating the rice with that soy sauce, with those sesame seeds.
Is it like a rice wine?
Wow.
Yeah.
You bite down on the shell, the meat just squeezes out like toothpaste in your mouth. It's unbelievable. It's cool. It's refreshing. That is outstanding. The owner wanted to have us taste the chili marinated crab next. And look at that glisten, the sesame seeds.
Oh, glistening.
Glistening.
Glistening with chili.
Just reflecting that light. Oh, wow.
Oh my God. Where does the crab begin and the chili end? Holy crap.
They're one and the same. Oh, it's so good. Crab just like squeezes, like the texture of toothpaste, like coming into your mouth. As I'm finishing my last bite, I think she's about to give us something else. Oh, 감사합니다. I think it's for cooling purposes.
Really tasty.
Oh yeah, that's the sweet sour milk. I like the Yakult.
Cool, you got the
Conveniently located literally right across from the banchan place is the place to eat.
Well, it's a bindeda. So it's a
Bindeda.
mung bean pancake. So it's like stone ground, and then they mix it with vegetables, kimchi and stuff, and then fry it up in a ton of oil. So you can actually see the grinder thing. You should totally see how they do that.
Is that over on that side?
Over there.
Okay, we're gonna go check it out now. But this is the next thing that we're eating is the mung bean pancake. Yeah, it is just absolutely delicious. We're gonna hopefully see them. Oh, they are grinding it right now. They have this grinder which is going all the time, continuously rotating. The mung beans are on top and it just slowly grinds, and you can see like basically mung beans squishing out of the grinder. She transfers them over to this big bucket where they mix in the vegetables. There's bean sprouts, there's a little bit of kimchi, and I think like green onion or leek. Then the next process is that she takes a scoop of the batter, puts it into, it's almost more like an entire oil trough, an oil tray, makes it into a pancake size, and then they fry to a golden crisp. They're thick, they're beautiful. Even this entire area, there's tons of pancake stalls around, and you just smell that aroma of the oil. This is the place that was in the Korean street food Netflix episode. Sure enough, it will be easier.
That's why I said that one would be better.
Oh, ouch, hit my knee. Okay, this is the spot. We got a table. Additionally, and this dish wasn't actually featured, it wasn't a main dish featured in the show, but there was a lot of B-roll of it, so I thought we must eat it, is the yuke, which is the Korean raw beef dish. So they serve it also here. Yeah, I had it in jeonju.
Ah, okay. Yeah, you gotta twirl it around.
That's awesome.
And yeah, oh, this one has a lot of pressure in it. You can see it there. If you don't do this correctly, it will explode. Oh. I don't know. Uh-oh. No, I'm a pro. I know how to do this. Ta-da!
Bravo.
감사합니다. Mix it up.
We're going in. I hear there's pear. Look at that. What's that all about?
It's pear.
Pear.
Asian pear.
It's gonna give that sweetness. Sesame seeds, beef.
It's kind of like a fortified beef dish, and it's supposed to give you a lot of strength and stamina, especially if you were like out working the fields all day. So it's like unfiltered sesame oil. One of my favorite things actually.
Sweet.
So good.
Okay, I'm gonna go in for some of the beef with that pear, and then dip it into the sesame sauce.
Yeah.
Oh wow. Oh, that's amazing. The beef is tender. The pear just kind of like breaks up the richness of it. The sesame oil is so pronounced, and then kind of salt and peppery. That's outstanding. Okay, next up to try the binde duck, which is the mung bean pancake, which we saw her making. It is perfectly golden brown. You can kind of break off a chunk there. And the sauce is a combination of soy sauce and vinegar. Oh yeah. Oh, all the crispiness of the edges. Yeah, you can tell it's not flour because it has a like perfectly fluffy, almost like foamy because of the way it's ground. Like it's actually shallow fried, so you really do taste the flavor of the oil. That's awesome. Then with that sauce, slightly vinegary, perfect. Oh, the onion is so mild. Dan says to take an onion, put it right on top of it.
Yeah, and just cut
Eat it
some
together.
up. Yep.
Cut some up.
Yep. Get a piece. You get the
get the juice at the
crunchiness
same time.
and the savoriness.
Yeah. You gotta have it all in your mouth at once. Okay. We also got a meat version. Are there also mung beans in this one too?
Oh yeah. Of
Okay.
course. So you got
So
the
it's
mung beans,
but with more meat.
Yeah, you're just adding some more meat to it.
Gotta go for a dip.
What's the name of this place?
Ooh, that's nice.
The meat is good too. Within the mung beans, you taste that bits of ground meat mixed up in there. It's not a high ratio of meat.
Very,
right?
very
If the meat overpowered the mung beans, the greens would not like it. So they always have to balance that.
really good.
Yeah.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers, everyone. Really good.
Good, right?
Yeah, it's good.
I mean, it's goes well with it. It's a very modernized food.
That's called makgeolli. It's really
So,
light.
like,
it is alcoholic. It's
cut
fizzy,
noodles,
and it's kind of milky, made from rice.
Something that
And Dan is explaining to us how well it goes with the pancakes, with the mung bean pancakes. It's pretty good. We are leaving the amazing warm aroma of the pancakes. I think there's just one more thing left in the episode that we need to eat, and that is, okay, we're gonna see, but it's very interesting. I've never tried it before, and I think to get there though, we're gonna walk. It's not far away, but it's outside of the Gwangjang market. We're gonna just walk through and get there. We are walking towards Dongdaemun. It's just about a 10-minute walk and a nice walk. The sidewalk is nice, where we're gonna eat the next thing. Where are we at, Dan?
So this is Dongdaemun's eating street. So all these little food stalls here have all sorts of different snacks that you can get. So different types of fried stuff, drinking food, pancakes, hamburgers, hot dogs, anything that you want, you can get it on this street. So
And also the newly invented Korean street food snack called the baffle, right?
okay,
Baffle?
whoa. I don't know if it's newly invented. She said she has a patent and stuff. I think it's cool. She's a lovely person.
Awesome.
Yes, she has a patent.
Well, it's a modern.
It is modern. Yeah, it's very modern. It's very
modern
cool.
Korean street food
Yeah.
snack, that's for sure. And wait till you see how cool it is and her story. You can smell the steam. They're frying things. Especially famous here is the tteokbokki, which is those rice rolls in the red sauce. A lot of standing space street food stalls. Dan was just explaining to me also that a lot of the people that eat here are from the garment district because that's what Dongdaemun is known for, the shopping, the garments. 안녕하세요.
사람 많이 오는데?
지금 너무 추워서 오늘 너무
정자 맞아요?
저번에 외국분이
So we've got the dough she's making with rice. So it's like that crispy outside part of the rice. And then she's stuffed it with egg and bacon and shrimp and other stuff. And then she'll put it in a cup and top it with a lot of different sauces.
Oh, Halloween.
Oh,
Thanks, man. Okay.
Patent here.
She even has a patent on the baffle. But the baffle is a very unique modern street food. And her story is that when she was working at an office previously, she would not even, was it an office?
Cafe.
It was a cafe, okay. She was working at a cafe and she didn't even have time to eat. So she would take her leftovers and she would put them in a rice cooker. That sort of was the idea, the philosophy behind the baffle. And does it stand for anything like waffle?
Oh, it's bop
bacon
is,
waffle? Oh,
well,
bop.
bop is rice and waffle is waffle, so
Okay.
baffle.
Baffle. So it is a rice batter. Watching her make the baffle and her other creations, you can see how methodical, how strategic she is, and she's like really focused when she's making it. It actually takes a long time. It might take 30 minutes to make one of these baffles because of all the steps, because of all the ingredients. But the batter with the cabbage, it's in batter, but then as she puts it down, because she just leaves it on that hot like waffle maker, the batter seeps down to form the bottom of the bun. At the same time, she has the egg going in another little cup. Then the egg has already the other side of the bun on the bottom side of it, so that's just gonna flip over.
So you can see all that good stuff in there. So yeah, this was made because she was working at a little cafe and she wanted to eat something, and all she had was like
Milk
a rice
sauce.
cooker. This is some milk sauce that she just put on.
Milk sauce.
이거 뭐예요?
밀크 소스,
이거는
칠리하고 갈릭.
Chili and garlic sauce.
다 날아가는데? 오늘 바람 불어서. 이거 봐.
So cheese is gonna be a
톡톡하면 안
little.
날아가.
Yeah, so cheese is gonna be a little bit hot. You can see all the. Let me see if I can get some stuff. So some seaweed powder as well. So then you would eat it.
Yeah, dude.
A little mix of everything, you know. You got the savoriness. You get the carb hit. You get the fishiness. There's a little bit of spice. A little bit of creaminess. It's a mess, but it's good.
Cool. It's kind of like sandwich style, English muffin, saucy. There's that waffle batter on each side. That is a lot going on. Look at the size. Look at the contents of that. I got the Halloween ghost behind me. Oh wow. It's pretty awesome actually. You've got the rice waffle pancake that's sort of fluffy. You can taste the bacon in there, the crispness of the cabbage. The fish flakes are more of a fragrance because they just sort of melt into the whole thing. And then the egg. Ow. We have completed this Korean street food tour of the entire Netflix episode. We ate everything on the episode. I'll have all the information, the episode, the restaurants, all of the links everywhere. You can check out, you can go on this food tour yourself. And the entire tour, like, it took us a little bit longer because I was filming, but you could probably eat everything in about an hour and a half or so. I want to say a big thank you to my friend Dan Gray from Seoul Eats. He also offers tours, food tours of Seoul, so you can check him out. Again, his link will be in the description box. Again, thank you, Dan. Thank you to you for watching this video. Please remember to give it a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Leave a comment below. I'd love to hear from you. And if you're not already subscribed, click subscribe now and also click the little bell icon so that you get notified of the next video. I'm going to be publishing lots more street food videos, food tours, travel videos, and also there will be a few more Korean food videos in this series, which I'll have all the, you can watch all the videos, all the playlists. A big thank you again for watching. Goodbye from Seoul. See you on the next video. Oh yes. And this wasn't in the show, but you just cannot come to Gwangjang Market without having it. That's great. That's wonderful. I love it. I eat it every time I come here.